Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. I'm Justin Gould. Happening now, a family is not giving up as the search for a missing Panama woman continues.
Plus, a Celeron woman is charged with DWI following a crash last night. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter standing by with the First Defense weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin and Matt, and happy Tuesday, everybody. And it is a fantastic Tuesday out there. A lot better than it was yesterday. Here's the satellite and radar composite. We have a few clouds drifting in. Otherwise, that's going to be it. No rain throughout the day, and it will be mainly sunny. The official high yesterday was 52, but that occurred at 1 a.m. yesterday. Since then, we actually dropped back through the 40s. We stayed basically in the 40s all day yesterday after that high. The record for today is 80, set back in 1975. We're not going to be near that, but this is what October should feel like. Upper 50s, maybe a few lower 60s in some spots, but lots of sunshine. This is what it should feel like this time of the year, but big changes tomorrow and Thursday, wind and rain. We'll talk about it in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you. Our top story, the search for a missing 74-year-old Village of Panama woman who suffers from Alzheimer's disease is continuing this morning. The Chautauqua County Sheriff's deputies are working with New York State DEC forest rangers, volunteers, and several area police and fire departments in the search for Diana Chase. Now, Chase was last seen walking on Blockville Watts Flats Road around 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. She was last seen wearing blue pajama pants, a gray zip-up sweatshirt, and walking with a cane. Her grandchildren, Tanner Delahoy and Megan Chase, say they're not giving up hope.
If you just see anything, just keep your eyes open. You're going to work, you're going to get milk, you're going to get groceries, just keep your eyes open.
I just really hope somebody finds her, or I hope she just finds her way back, because we really need her home. I miss her dearly.
Crews say Chase is in need of medical attention, and they believe she may still be in the area. If anyone sees Chase or has information, they're asked to call the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office at 716-753-2131 or dial 911.
A City of Jamestown man is facing charges after Jamestown police say he was yelling at and threatening people in the area of 80 Sturgis Street last night. Officers say DeJohn Wilker was standing in the front yard of 80 Sturgis Street yelling and threatening people as they were passing by. Police say Wilker was highly agitated and refused to leave the scene. Officers add that he allegedly became combative when they tried to take Wilker into custody. He was eventually arrested and taken to Jamestown City Jail. Now, police say he's charged with obstructing governmental administration, resisting arrest, and 2 counts of disorderly conduct.
And a woman is facing several DWI charges after Town of Ellicott police say she left the scene of a crash late last night in the village of Celeron. Officers say 32-year-old Kylie Pavolko allegedly ran from the scene of a crash that occurred at the corner of West 5th and Allegheny Avenues. Once officers arrived, they were reportedly able to track her down a short distance away with the help of Lakewood Bus-Dye Police and the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office. Pavolko was charged with leaving the scene of a property damage accident, felony DWI, and felony aggravated unlicensed operator. Officers say she was taken to the Chautauqua County Jail for arraignment.
And the Jamestown Professional Firefighters Local 137 increased its push for a safer Jamestown by placing billboards around the city that recently brought light to the personnel shortage that the fire department faces. Now, according to the organization, the same personnel who staffed the ladder truck staffed the ambulance you see there. And the organization adds that when a crew is on an ambulance call, the ladder truck won't be available to respond to a fire. Now, the union last month started their campaign to highlight understaffing within the department in a series of Facebook posts announcing the closure of local fire departments. Sean Schilling, the organization president, previously told us that the fire department has been short, leaving a, quote, unnecessary risk to citizens throughout the city.
Well, good Tuesday to all of you. Thanks so much for joining us for WNY News Now. Look who's back in studio.
Absolutely.
Matt Hummel from a long weekend. Good to have you back here with us. And I think a lot of people are focusing their attention on the missing woman from Panama. Certainly, there's no shortage of help there in the area of Watts Flats, where family members are gathered right now. And they tell us the hardest thing for them, Matt, is the fact that they are waiting for answers from the authorities, from their neighbors who are out searching right now. And again, if anyone has information on this case, they are asked to please contact the sheriff's office. There's a huge presence there of law enforcement, fire departments, and just plain volunteers who are out searching. I even saw this morning, Matt, the Amish are out in full force as well, searching those back wooded areas. So certainly, if you know something or see something out of the ordinary, please follow up with it. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Let's check in with the comments. Hello to Joseph. Thank you for joining us. A lot of people are saying it seems to be skipping. I know Facebook has been having a really hard time lately with trying to keep up with high-def video feeds like ourselves. So if you're looking for a great place to watch the broadcast, download the WNY News Now mobile app. You can watch it on there for free and in high definition. Saying hello to Norm, to Amanda, to Kelly, to Beth, to David for joining us as well. Good to see you. Glenn, good to see you. Donna says she hopes they find her safe. And good afternoon to Beth as well. Coming up, we have a lot more to tell you about. Crews from Art Patty will be starting construction here in downtown tomorrow. Details on what you can expect to see.
But first, find out how Jamestown BPU has changed its website. Dakota.
Oh, great. More construction near our studio. Here's a live look from the Warren City Bank in downtown Warren. Beautiful fall foliage colors showing up near the Allegheny River. It's 56 degrees out there right now, and temperatures will continue to warm up through the day. We'll talk about it next as WNY News Now continues in a minute. Don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
I've walked my talk. I've brought officials to meet the community. It should be a government by the people, for the people. I've stood alone to represent the citizens of the city for transparency, accountability, and fiscal responsibility. My values haven't changed. I stand for you. Vote November 5th. Liuzzo for mayor.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Pronto Mark, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mark has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mark, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Hi, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. Behind me is another dilapidated house in the city of Jamestown. We've got to do as much as we possibly can to knock these buildings down and create livable space for the citizens of Jamestown. We can no longer afford these condemned houses in our neighborhoods. They bring the property values down, they bring crime, and they bring drugs to our communities. We've got to stop that, and in the Wilfong administration, that'll be one of my top priorities. My name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. Please vote for me, November 5th.
Happening now, the Jamestown Board of Public Utilities says that enhancements to the organization's website will allow customers to initiate services online without having to call or walk into the BPU customer office. But BPU officials revealed the enhancements yesterday, saying the upgrades will save customers time by allowing them to complete forms online by registering via the My Account option. Officials say those who are currently registered for online payments, autopay, and budget and billing will not need to re-register. The only difference in making online payments is that instead of a username and password, the customer will sign in with emails and passwords. Now, and for more, please visit our website at WNYNewsNow.com. You can also download our mobile app.
Well, officials tell us that concrete and excavating will take place this week to improve East 3rd Street from Main Street to Pine Street here in downtown Jamestown. Officials from R. Patty Development say that Potter's Alley and Black Bear Alley will also see work. The work will reportedly consist of modifying and reconstructing the downtown streetscape with pavement resurfacing, curbing, concrete structures, and a couple more items. Road closures are reportedly expected at certain times of the project, which is expected to take place around 3 weeks total. Crews are expected to start work Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Those who park adjacent to the work areas are asked to have their vehicles moved to another location prior to 7 a.m. of each day. Now, R. Patty was reportedly contracted by the City of Jamestown Department of Public Works to complete the project.
Well, everyone knows April 15th is tax day, but if you're one of the 15 million taxpayers who punted in the spring, your real tax day is today. That's when the Internal Revenue Services extension deadline expires. And if you haven't paid the IRS everything you owe in taxes for last year, your get-out-of-jail-free card will stop working. Of course, you won't literally go to jail, but you will likely have to pay big penalty fines. For those who still can't pay, the IRS will work out payment plans. Now, a few special exceptions exist for certain situations, like people who have dealt with natural disasters. The first-time penalty abatement program also helps some taxpayers who don't have histories of paying late.
Well, Lay's is taking a beloved food pairing and morphing it into chip form. Take a look. It's just in time for the cold weather. Frito-Lay announced its grilled cheese and tomato soup chips. The company describes the snack as a dynamic combination of tomato taste and buttery cheese with underlying cream and toasted notes. The grilled cheese and tomato soup chips are expected to hit grocery shelves as soon as this week. It's the same day and week that Lay's is planning to launch their Gotta Have Lay's campaign. Now, Matt, the contest will give customers a chance to win a year's worth of Lay's products.
Sounds good to me.
Pretty cool. Those would be interesting. You know, it's crazy. I've tried some of these specialty chips before. Not a huge fan of, like, you know, the pancake and waffle ones that they have, but it's incredible how much it tastes like the dish it advertises.
Absolutely. I agree with you totally there.
So, pretty cool. Well, hopefully everyone is having a good day. Good to see Brenda. Thanks so much for joining us here on WNY News Now. Stacy, good to see you. Jason, Lori, Norm is here as well. And David, hopefully you are all having a good day, and maybe you'll head to the store real quick and try some of those chips. I don't think I will be anytime soon, although it's interesting flavor combo.
Absolutely.
Nevertheless. Coming up, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's standing by live with a look at our forecast.
And later, the Randolph Academy will unveil a new playground this afternoon. His News Now continues.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Hi, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor for the city of Jamestown. NACO Trucking, the trucks that are behind me, this business is leaving the city of Jamestown and going to the Mason Industrial Park. When the current administration at City Hall was told that they were moving, their response was, we didn't know that they were leaving the city of Jamestown. NACO Trucking went to the Chautauqua County Industrial Agency, went and got financing. They got plans for a new building. We've got to stop businesses from leaving the city of Jamestown. That needs to be our first priority. We don't have shovel-ready sites for this individual to move his business too. That's why people are moving out of the city of Jamestown. In my administration, we're going to be business first, and we're going to know what's going on in the city of Jamestown. Once again, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor, city of Jamestown. Please vote for me November 5th.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
And welcome back. And don't try the cheeseburger lays. They're nasty. Here we go with the low temperatures from this morning. 33 degrees was the official low in Jamestown this morning, 36 in Dunkirk, 40 over in Erie. Look at Bradford, Pennsylvania, 27 degrees. For some, this has been the coldest morning so far this year, but it's still young. You know what's coming. Here's the live look outside. HD News Now cam. Bright sunshine out there. We're up to 51, so we've kind of recovered nicely. South wind of 10. And look at that dew point at 40. That means the air is relatively dry. So when the air is dry, can't rain. And the wind chill's at 47 when you combine the air temperature and the wind together. Here's what's coming up. You are going to love this afternoon. I know you're going to love it. I guarantee it. And if you know cooking shows, you'll know what that's from. And tonight, not as chilly tonight, and it actually won't be as cool as we have some rain coming our way. We've talked about this yesterday. The wind and the rain really starts to pick up on Wednesday with a potent cold front, and that continues into Thursday. It looks like Thursday will be the best time frame for some of the strongest winds. Some wind gusts could be near 50 miles an hour at times. So here's what's going on Thursday. It's the next big thing. We have this north to northwest flow coming in on Thursday. So that'll equate out to cooler air behind that potent front, windy conditions, and I put this in here for the first time, lake effect rain with ice pellets likely on the hills. That's called grapple. And it's not out of the question we could see some freezing precipitation coming down in the afternoon on Thursday as temperatures really struggle to be into the mid to upper 40s through the day. So here's future scan through the day. We'll go into the future. Nothing through the day. So this is just going to run all the way out until tonight. Tonight, here comes the cold front. You can see these showers starting to pop out here behind the front. Now, there could be a few rumbles of thunder, especially tonight going into tomorrow. That'll continue throughout the day tomorrow. And watch what happens on Thursday. We start to set up lake effect rain. You can see the lake starting to generate a response with that colder air, and it's starting to generate lake effect rain. Almost the same deal that we had yesterday. Now, here's storm potential coming off the in-house model. And again, this shows you where the greatest chance for thunderstorm development will be. We're looking for these darker colors, and we just don't see a whole lot of that throughout the day tomorrow. So I don't think thunderstorms will be our main issue. There could be a couple rumbles of thunder, but the overall atmospheric instability is looking quite low. There's our next system. It's right here. There's that warm front that's going to push through. That's why it's going to be warmer tomorrow. There's that potent cold front back behind it. But today, high pressure is in control. So we have continuing fantastic conditions through the day today. All right, zone by zone, Lake Erie shoreline, lower 60s here. We're back to your happy place with lots of sunshine through the afternoon. Inland areas here, upper 50s for most areas. This is right around where we should be for this time of the year. So we're back to October after that November feel after yesterday. The next 7 days of your life are coming up on the screen. 53 tomorrow. And again, chance for a few rumbles of thunder definitely throughout the afternoon. Wind really picks up Thursday, knocked the high down to 44. And we back up to 50 again. Partial sunshine on Friday. Weekend looking fantastic. That's above average. And that above average continues into next week. Sports is next. Don't move a muscle.
Hi, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. Behind me is the Jamestown Upholstery Building that's been here for many, many years. But it's time for this building to come down and make room for progress in the city of Jamestown. In my administration, I believe we need to knock these buildings down and make room for people to come in and build their own buildings and be successful in the city of Jamestown. How can the city of Jamestown say that they're business friendly when there's no space for businesses to come? I believe in a Wilfong administration, manufacturing has got to come first, and manufacturing should be king. I think we need to make space for industry to come here and be successful. My name's Dave Wilfong. I'm running for mayor, city of Jamestown. Please vote for me November 5th.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Tuesday, sports fans, and welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. In less than 2 weeks' time on October 26th, the Jamestown Jackals basketball team will be hosting another open tryout. The tryout will take place from 9 a.m. until noon and will occur in Jamestown. The pre-registration fee to partake in the tryout is $211, with the last-minute registration fee bumped up to $232. Ticket sales will begin on October 24th. More information can be found on the Jamestown Jackals team website. The Buffalo Sabres extended their winning streak to 3 games after pitching a 4-0 shutout versus the Dallas Stars on Monday. Sabres captain Jack Eichel dished a pair of assists. Victor Olofsson, Jeff Skinner, Sam Reinhart, and Marcus Johansson each scored a goal for Buffalo. Carter Hutton saved all 25 shots faced. Off to a 5-0-1 start and in first in the Atlantic Division, the Sabres will be back in action Wednesday night at 10 o'clock on the West Coast, as they will be on the road against the Anaheim Ducks. This afternoon, with a 4:08 first pitch, the New York Yankees will host the Houston Astros in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Houston evened out the series to 1 game apiece with a 3-1 win in Game 2 played last Sunday. Meanwhile, the Yanks will also host Games 4 and 5 as well as today's game. Luis Severino gets the starting call on the mound for New York versus Houston's Garrett Cole. The game will be televised on Fox Sports 1. That's it for sports today. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, the Randolph Academy will unveil a new playground designed to improve students' strength and agility this afternoon. Academy officials and a media advisory say the outdoor play area includes a 75-foot zip line, climbing and crawling play areas, swings, and a picnic table. The space also has sensory input items like a roller slide, melody chimes, and bongos to focus on the students' strength and agility. The play space will not only be open to students of the school, but children and families in the surrounding Randolph community. Now, the nearly 200 student district is comprised of residential campuses whose origins trace back to the 1860s in Randolph and a day school campus in Hamburg. So pretty cool to see that they'll be improving some of their facilities and offering it up to the locals as well.
That's right. I mean, that's now 2 parks now, or 2 playgrounds. You got the one on Wheaton Road. So,
yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I like it.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, Dakota, though, I think we're going to have to get the playtime in pretty much this week because it looks like, you know, we've been talking about it all week, but that big, scary W word is looming over our beautiful fall weather right now. Not windy.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean?
What do you word?
Winter.
Oh, okay. All right. I was a little confused by where you were going with that.
I don't know. It feels like winter now in the mornings. It's so cold. And
have you seen that
I've
meme
had to warm
on
my
Facebook?
car.
Have you seen that meme on Facebook where it's like, you know, heat on in the morning, air conditioner in the afternoon?
I have seen that. Yeah.
That's the kind of weather we're going to be in.
Only in Western New York, right?
Only in Western New York do we have that kind of weather. So let's take a look at the school bus stop forecast for the kids coming home from school. I think they had an extended weekend. I think they had Friday off. I think a lot of schools did. 55 to 60 coming home today. Lots of sunshine. This is what October should feel like. 54 to 59 tomorrow morning. I would not advise bringing the umbrellas out tomorrow morning unless you want them flipped inside out, because look at that wind, southwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour. And again, some freezing precipitation could be possible Thursday on the highest hills as temperatures struggle into the lower to mid 40s, but the weekend looking nice, above average, lower to mid 60s there with lots of sunshine.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you very much. That'll do it for us here today. News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com, though, and on our mobile app. We're back tomorrow. Hope to see you then.